habitats in the Antarctic ice. Leopard seals are one of the most dangerous predators. Easily identified by its long, slim body and large foreflipper, the leopard seal is the second largest of the Antarctic seals. With their large heads, massive jaw, and serrated teeth, they are known to prey on warm-blooded animals and humans. Although they have few interactions with humans, each shows how deadly these carnivores are. Jake, Mackie, and Emma, swept up in the euphoria of their recent nuptials, embarked on the second leg of their honeymoon adventure, trading Dubai's luxury for Australia's enchanting landscapes. Landing in Wellington after a lengthy flight, they found respite in a luxurious five-star hotel, eager to explore the wonders of the New Zealand capital. Their love story, which had its roots in a Houston pub in Texas where they first met as students, had blossomed over 4 years, culminating in a heartfelt wedding celebration. Now, in the radiant glow of their newlywed bliss, they were ready to immerse themselves in the charm of Wellington. The couple, still excited, attended a briefing outlining the myriad activities available for their planned 7-day stay. The first 2 days were dedicated to savoring the city's diverse culinary delights and vibrant nightlife. With their taste buds tingling and spirits high, they ventured towards the water, seeking its promised serenity. Little did Jake and Emma anticipate the twist their honeymoon tale would take. The azure waters of Wellington beckoned, and the couple, hand in hand, dipped their toes into the rhythmic waves. The cool embrace of the Pacific Ocean a welcome contrast to the warmth of their love. Unbeknownst to them, the tranquil scene would soon give way to an unforeseen challenge. On that sunny afternoon, Emma, with a heart full of joy, decided to explore the pristine waters that whispered enticingly to her. Together with her husband, they trekked the not-too-distant area from the hotel to the beach. Jake stayed on the shore while Emma ran into the shallow water. As she waded into the gentle waves, her laughter harmonized with the rhythm of the sea. Dying to have some snacks, Jake informed his wife to go to the nearby market that housed several bars and eateries. He kissed his wife and promised to return soon with everything they might need for their romantic getaway. The market was a kaleidoscope of colors and scents, an eclectic mix of local crafts, vibrant textiles, and the aroma of freshly baked goods. With a small shopping list in hand, Jake navigated through the lively stalls, selecting the finest chocolates, a bottle of exquisite local wine, and a cozy blanket for their beach picnic. As he haggled for a handcrafted souvenir, little did he know that the universe had other plans for their perfect day. After a while, he finished buying all he wanted and was returning to the beach when a commotion caught his attention from a distance. Concern etched on his face, he quickened his footstep and even sprinted back to the beach when he saw a gathering. A slight panic gripped him when he saw this, and different thoughts came running, but he always shrugged them off. But still, he fought his way through the crowd, trying to find out what it was all about. As Jake approached the crowd, the sounds of animated chatter transformed into an eerie silence. The air was thick with a sense of foreboding, and Jake's heart raced in anticipation of what awaited him. His eyes scanned the scene until they landed on the heart-stopping sight of Emma lying on the ground. There, lying on the shore, was Emma, her once radiant smile replaced by a look of pain. The crowd formed a protective circle around her, their faces reflecting a mix of shock and sympathy. Jake's bag slipped from his trembling hands, forgotten in the urgency to reach his injured wife. Jake asked what happened, his voice tinged with fear. A sympathetic onlooker pointed towards the river mouth where Emma had ventured earlier, but Jack couldn't see anything except the vast blue water. Then, a man narrated what he saw happening. John was also in the water, even beside Emma, when the incident occurred. Emma was standing in the water when she let out a sudden scream and yelled that she was being bitten, since the locals know a lot of times that sea animals attack them and a big one won't bite. John quickly leaped to hold Emma, fearing she could be dragged deep into the water. Some other tourists, seeing this, rushed towards them to help further. Together, they pulled Emma to them, and the assailant, a leopard seal, was seen clearly. One of them picked a sizable rock from the beach and headed to hit the seal with it until it released its clench and sailed away. After that, they carried Emma to the shore, where a cloth was tied to her leg to reduce blood wastage while they called the paramedics. Without a moment's hesitation, Jake rushed to Emma's side. Her leg bore the evidence of the unexpected encounter, blood staining the sand beneath her. She winced as she tried to sit up, a brave attempt to reassure Jake. Emma whispered as she recounted how it came out of nowhere. Her eyes searched Jake's for reassurance, explaining that she just wanted to feel the water, and then it happened. Her words hung in the air, the unspoken fear between them palpable. Jake, his mind racing, gently cradled her in his arms. The nearby beach patrol also came, and soon a team of paramedics arrived, their expertise calming the tumult within Jake. Emma, though injured, managed a brave smile, her spirit unwavering even in the face of unforeseen adversity. As they loaded Emma onto a stretcher, the paramedics assured Jake that her injuries were severe but not life-threatening. In the ambulance, holding Emma's hand, Jake couldn't help but reflect on the fragility of life and the unexpected turns it could take. The hospital, with its antiseptic scent and sterile walls, became the backdrop for the next chapter of their honeymoon. Emma underwent surgery to repair the damage caused by the leopard seal's unexpected aggression. The support from the hospital staff, combined with Jake's unwavering presence, became the anchor that steadied them through this unforeseen storm. As they navigated the challenging recovery journey, days turned into nights, and nights into days. Together, they found solace in the strength of their love, a love that proved resilient even in the face of the wild's unpredictable nature. After some weeks, Emma was discharged hale and hearty, and they flew back to the USA to continue their life. With its breathtaking landscapes, Wellington had witnessed a tale of love, courage, and the unexpected. The couple, forever bound by the trials of their honeymoon, emerged from the experience with a newfound appreciation for the preciousness of life and the resilience of the human spirit. And as the sun once again painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, they knew that their love story, though marked by an unexpected twist, would endure the test of time. In the cold expanse of Antarctica, the year was 1995, and Adams Howard was part of a tenacious crew on a crucial research expedition focused on leopard seals. This endeavor marked the culmination of 5 voyages sent from the United States between 1953 and 1995, each seeking to unravel the mysteries of these enigmatic creatures dwelling in the icy realms. The journey began at the gateway to Antarctic exploration, Ushuaia, where the group, led by the determined Professor Higgs, departed from the conventional tourist trail. Their mission was research, a scientific endeavor to deepen the understanding of leopard seals and their ecosystems. A cruise ship not designed for luxury, but for resilience against the harsh Antarctic conditions, carried the intrepid explorers from Ushuaia to the vast and unforgiving expanse of the southernmost continent. Upon arrival, they joined forces with local researchers, integrating into one of the leading research stations on the Antarctic mainland. Days were spent at the station, meticulously planning the study. The air was filled with the excitement of exploration and the anticipation of uncovering new facets of leopard seal behavior. The team's goal was clear: move close to the areas where seals congregated, mainly targeting the western side of the continent, known for its higher densities of seals amidst the ice packs. However, amid scientific zeal and research planning, Adams Howard, the 31-year-old youngest crew member, felt different excitement. His thirst for exploration surpassed the boundaries of the study's objectives. The icy landscapes and the promise of the unknown beckoned him beyond the confines of the research camp. As the team set out towards the western stations, Adams found himself torn between the structured routine of scientific inquiry and the allure of Antarctica's untouched, unexplored expanses. The vastness of the ice packs, glistening under the Antarctic sun, held a magnetic pull that whispered tales of adventure and discovery. In the remote reaches of the Antarctic continent, Professor Higgs directed a subset of researchers, including the eager Adams, to explore and assess the seal population in the area. Fueled by a curiosity for the icy expanse, Adams found himself among 2 companions, Wilbur and Simon, on this expedition. As they navigated the frozen terrain, Adams, carrying his trusty camera, took the lead, capturing the pristine beauty of the Antarctic landscape. The group engaged in conversation, their words creating a melodic cadence against the otherwise silent backdrop of ice and snow. Adams, in particular, was enamored by the vastness of the white expanse, the towering ice-capped mountains, and the occasional waddle of penguins that added life to the desolate landscape. However, his primary quest was to capture the elusive leopard seal through the lens of his camera. With each step, Adams embraced the continent with a profound awe. The unexplored wilderness stirred a deep connection within him, an unspoken communion with the untouched beauty of the Antarctic. Little did he know that this connection would soon be tested in an unexpected and dramatic encounter. As Adams busily framed shots of the towering mountains, the silence was shattered by an ominous presence. Once punctuated by the rhythmic clicks of the camera, the air was now charged with an unseen tension. A leopard seal, measuring 12 feet in length, emerged from the frozen waters, a vision of power and primal instinct. Initially unaware of the potential danger, Adams was captivated by the sudden discovery. He started taking images from a safe distance, marveling at the sleek form of the seal as it gracefully navigated the icy waters. The dark eyes and gaping jaws revealed the formidable nature of this Antarctic resident, but Adams, caught in the moment's thrill, remained blissfully ignorant. Driven by excitement and the desire for the perfect shot, Adams, perhaps unknowingly underestimating the wild nature of the creature, decided to move closer for an up-close image. The atmosphere shifted from awe to a sudden, heart-stopping tension in that fateful instant. The leopard seal charged at Adams with startling speed, which sent him backward. The urgency of the encounter shattered the tranquility of the Antarctic landscape, as Adams, caught off guard, grappled with the reality of the situation. Panic surged through Adams's veins as he frantically attempted to evade the relentless attack of the leopard seal. The force of the initial strike ruined his camera, shattering the device as the seal's teeth sank into it. Stumbling backward, Adams found himself lying on the unforgiving ice, a temporary respite that didn't last long as survival instincts propelled him back onto his feet. With an adrenaline-fueled burst of energy, Adams sprinted away from the relentless predator, his heart pounding. The icy terrain beneath him, however, proved treacherous. Every attempt to increase his speed resulted in the ice breaking beneath him, causing one of his legs to dip into the frigid water. Despite the thin ice hindering his escape, Adams pressed on, driven by the primal instinct to survive. His desperate cry for help pierced the silent Antarctic wilderness, but the vast expanse seemed to swallow his pleas, leaving him isolated in imminent danger. The leopard seal, undeterred, closed in on its prey with unwavering determination. As Adams fled, a stroke of luck intervened. His cries reached the ears of his companions, Simon and Wilbur, who sprinted towards the unfolding scene. Adams, who managed to escape from the ice-laden water before the seal could seize his leg, raced towards the solid ground, the predatory threat still hot on his heels. Sighting Simon and Wilbur approaching, Adams, breathless and desperate, yelled at them to turn back. Ignoring his plea, they halted, waiting for him to catch up. The seal, cumbersome on land, struggled to match Adams's pace, giving him a narrow window to escape a potentially tragic encounter. Reaching the safety of his companions, Adams quickly briefed them about the problematic situation, urging them to return to the research station. The trio raced back, their breath steaming in the cold air, the memory of the chase lingering in their minds. Back at the station, Adams recounted the harrowing incident to Professor Higgs, who scolded him for being careless. The close call was a stark reminder of the dangers in the icy wilderness. The shattered camera, forgotten in the heat of the chase, became a symbol of the near tragedy that could have unfolded. In the ensuing weeks, the research continued, marked by both success and the indelible memory of the encounter. Though haunted by the incident, Adams contributed to the research efforts, his experience serving as a cautionary tale for the team. As the frigid Antarctic landscape witnessed their scientific endeavors, Adams grappled with the profound lesson learned in the face of nature's unforgiving challenges. The resilience of the Antarctic environment and the human spirit became integral to their collective journey, marked by a brush with danger that emphasized the delicate dance between exploration and survival in one of the most extreme corners of the Earth. In 1998, the formidable Antarctic Peninsula set the stage for a life-altering incident that etched itself into the history of the frozen continent. Among the brave souls who ventured into this unforgiving expanse was Annie Snyder, a determined 28-year-old member of the 20-strong British Antarctic research team. Their camp, nestled near Antarctica, served as both a scientific bastion and a refuge for those hungry for discovery. Annie's days were woven with the threads of geoscience, biology, and atmospheric sciences, each exploration unraveling a new layer of Earth's southernmost mysteries. The camp, stationed in Christchurch, became their launchpad into the vast unknown, a realm where human resilience and curiosity tested the limits of exploration. Amidst Antarctica's challenges and breathtaking beauty, Annie had carved out a sense of familiarity with the icy expanse. The team's arrival in Christchurch during autumn painted the landscapes in muted hues, setting the backdrop for Annie's unique connection with the frigid waters. After hours of rigorous research and communal camaraderie, Annie found solace in the icy embrace of Christchurch's waters. The crisp air and the undisturbed serenity of the surroundings provided a stark contrast to the bustling energy of the research camp. Here, in the icy waters, Annie discovered a sanctuary that beckoned her, a calling that transcended the scientific pursuits of her day. Whether it was the rhythmic lull of the currents or the ethereal dance of sunlight on frozen waves, Annie felt a magnetic pull to the waters. It was a calling that whispered of a deeper connection, a communion with the elemental forces that shaped Antarctica's grandeur. In those moments, as the waters cradled her, Annie found a profound sense of peace that transcended the demands of scientific inquiry. As the weeks unfolded, Annie's dual life in the camp and the waters of Christchurch became a harmonious symphony. The relentless pursuit of knowledge coexisted with moments of tranquility and introspection. While holding the secrets of Antarctic depths, the icy waters also became a mirror reflecting Annie's journey of self-discovery. However, the tranquility of Annie's routine would soon be disrupted by a tragic incident that would leave an indelible mark on the expedition. The icy waters that had been a source of solace would become a backdrop to an unforeseen challenge, testing not only Annie's scientific mettle, but also her resilience in the face of adversity. An inviting Sunday afternoon sun cast a warm, golden hue upon the frozen landscapes as Annie prepared to embark on her aquatic expedition. Accompanied by a fellow researcher, Gloria, she ventured toward one of the pristine bays that cradled the station in its frigid embrace. For Annie, it was a familiarity that carried both exhilaration and tranquility. Her past snorkeling excursions had unveiled a hidden world beneath the ice, an ethereal realm teeming with life, and she couldn't resist the allure of its secrets. Gloria, too, shared in the anticipation. The two were bound by their shared passion for exploration and scientific inquiry, the icy waters of their uncharted frontier. Annie entered the icy waters with a sense of trepidation, while Gloria watched her from the safety of the shore, intending to join her soon. The frigid embrace of the water was electrifying, sending a shiver down her spine. Yet she began to swim away from the shore, venturing deeper into the icy depths, her strokes carrying her further from the familiar safety of the bank. Unknown to her, a formidable presence lurked in the depths of the Antarctic waters, a creature of remarkable strength and innate power. The scene's tranquility was shattered as she was suddenly and mercilessly dragged beneath the surface. Panic surged through her, and she screamed. But the water quickly swallowed her cries. As the shock of the attack consumed her, the chilling realization set in. A sea leopard was her assailant, revealing itself only after it had seized her. The world she had known only moments before had transformed into a watery nightmare where the rules of survival had been irrevocably altered. Annie fought with all her might, her instincts driving her to break free from the relentless pull of the seal. She twisted and thrashed, her limbs flailing frantically to break free from the seal's vice-like grip. But the seal, fueled by a predatory determination, held her in its powerful jaws, determined to drag her deeper into the icy abyss. Despite her valiant efforts to break loose, she was entangled. Her every movement met with searing pain. A relentless battle was unfolding in the world beneath the waves, a struggle for survival that held its terrible beauty. Annie fought to free herself with every breath, knowing the odds were stacked against her. The pain was an unyielding reminder of her peril and the unforgiving nature of the environment she had ventured into. Gloria heard a faint scream and searched for Annie frantically, but it yielded no results. Panic gripped her heart as she realized that something had gone wrong. Fear-stricken and with every passing second feeling like an eternity, Gloria wasted no time alerting the rest of the team. Her scream of alarm drew her colleagues from their research station, and they converged on the scene, their faces etched with dread as they braced for the unknown. A rescue boat was launched with desperate urgency. The minutes ticked by, an agonizing eternity, a relentless reminder that every second counted. The tension was palpable as the boat reached the area where Annie had last been seen. The harsh reality of their situation loomed large. Then, amidst the frigid waters, the rescue team's efforts bore fruit. After what felt like an eternity, they managed to pull Annie from the depths of the sea. The sight of her was heart-wrenching. Her body bore the gruesome marks of her ordeal as bites from the seal's attack oozed blood. The grim reminder of her struggle was etched on her body, a testament to the harsh realities of nature. On the rescue boat, a desperate battle for Annie's life began. The team initiated resuscitation attempts, their hands and hearts working in unison to revive her. However, despite their unwavering efforts, Annie remained unresponsive. The icy waters had exacted a heavy toll, and her body had endured the grasp of the sea leopard for more than 6 minutes. The team returned to the research station with heavy hearts and a profound sense of loss. The station doctor, their beacon of hope, tried his utmost to bring Annie back from the brink of death. But their efforts proved futile in the face of nature's unrelenting power. Annie's injuries were severe, and the extent of her suffering was evident in the 37 separate lacerations and other injuries she had sustained. The team's grief was palpable as they laid Annie to rest at the research station in Christchurch. Her journey of exploration in the Antarctic had come to a tragic end, a stark reminder of the price that could be paid in the pursuit of discovery. Annie's parents and siblings were burdened with the crushing weight of their loss. They asked for her body to be flown home for burial, but it was kept in the station morgue till spring, when the relief plane could reach the base. The news of her untimely demise had sent shockwaves through their lives. Yet in their grief they found strength. They understood the unyielding spirit that had driven Annie, and they were determined to forge on, honoring her memory with each step they took in their life journeys. Professor Rapley, director at the base station, said the incident was tragic and shocking. He further offered his condolences to Annie's family and colleagues at work, saying she was a vibrant and dynamic individual, committed to her science with a promising scientific career ahead of her. The scientific community mourned the loss of a dedicated researcher, and Annie's legacy became a poignant reminder of the risks inherent in pushing the boundaries of exploration.